Aritari. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Straight game.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Hoosiers will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Nebraska's offense will have first crack at this one. And let me tell you about these linebackers. This group can make life miserable on any offense.
And that matchup with this running back versus these linebackers is a lot of fun. David, one thing talking to the defense this week is that they take pride in stopping the run. And these linebackers told us in meetings, this guy has not seen a defense like us, and they definitely have not played a linebacking unit as athletic as we are. We are looking to make a statement in this one by shutting this guy down.
And I love the confidence of the young guys, and I love the confidence of this defense, and they got some swag. But make no mistake, this running back is good, and this might be the best guy that they've seen. So can he make plays? Can he make those guys miss and still be the engine of this offense? We've got a tremendous matchup today. Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. The Hoosiers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
And, man, it was so impressive to watch the greatest turnaround in all of college football history. It had a lot to do with the offensive line, right? Guys that got on guys that communicated. They were so well coached up front. So, Palmer, a couple of new faces, but some familiar faces as well. Can they build that continuity and be a squad again that leads them to the promised land?
Well, they still have that identity up front, right? I know so much of the attention last year went to their Heisman winner quarterback and Fernando Mendoza. The offensive line is, I think, a big part of his success, and rightfully so. They did a great job in the run game. They did a great job keeping the quarterback upright. They're still so talented, and that's going to be the key to their success in finding out whether they can repeat as national champions. And obviously, huge shoes to fill if you're Indiana's offense this season, having to replace a Heisman Trophy winner in Fernando Mendoza, David. And it's not going to be easy. And obviously, you go to the portal and you try to bring the next guy in. But honestly, when you look at Indiana's quarterback play, it goes even beyond Fernando Mendoza to Curtis Rourke the year before that. They have been so consistent at this position as of late.
Yeah, and I think with Indiana proving who they are now as a program, like, if you come here as a quarterback, you're going to have success. You're going to take a leap, a Fernando Mendoza-type leap, right? Like, where he was a good player, he became a great player. So people are going to continue to line up to play in a smart, efficient offense where you're going to have a lot of success.
Right side, it's Richard. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The give. Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Straight ahead, it's Richard. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman. Like, the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all. Anytime you have two 1,000-yard rushers, it's because the guys up front are pushing people around, and that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal, through recruiting, but it all starts and stops with the big fellas pushing people around. That's going to be the key for them on the offense.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Out wide right, it's Barney. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're going to run it. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physical. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. A little release to the back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
The Huskers are marching down the field. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Gain of 2 on the play. Sets up 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return. They will take it. They are in. After the fumble.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense might bring the house here. Quick give. It's Martin. Nowhere to go.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Hoover. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense fortunate to get that ball back. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. Makes a catch. He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a first down, and his defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to establish the run. Might have a chance. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Cornhuskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the tight end in motion. The fake and wants to throw. Buying time to his right. Got it on the outside is Hunter. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. He has snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when they were different.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense picks it up.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Keep it on the ground. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Left side is Marsh. There he goes. He is in. Touchdown, Indiana. Lining up for the PAT.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. Guys, I have got my eyes on the running back. He told me he is pretty banged up from that loss last week. He's got a lower body injury, something he will absolutely have to fight through. The athletic trainers have done the best they can to get him ready to go today, but this is a developing story. I will keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
On the ground, it's Martin. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense and they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be a...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Moves the pocket. It's Hoover. In traffic, it's Marsh. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He caught it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up second down.
Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. The Huskers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, checking in from the Hoosiers sideline. The offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Guys?
Okay, Holly. They'll ride him again. Got him right there.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on fourth down. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Hits inside. It's Martin. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Turning it on. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll run it. It's Martin. Knocked down immediately.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Back to throw. It's Hoover. Finds his target. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Great job by the back on the option. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point extends the lead to 16.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Nebraska sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Cornhuskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, going to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Barney. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Working the ground game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Calandria. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. Second down to the air. Setting up the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Oh, pressure's coming. Right side, it's Ives. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snaps on fourth down. Under pressure. Complete out of the backfield. And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The defense comes up big time on the fourth down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a first down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the sundae. That's fine. We'll take it, but more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Got his man. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Becker. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Running through contact. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Nebraska sideline. I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Back to you.
Hart, and he's got room. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. They'll run the screen. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Going to try to get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Direct snap. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line, and that return of the interception has this offense with spectacular field position. Indiana has...
I just locked down Barney the whole way.
And the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Pulls it, looking for a crease. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Makes the tackle.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. At the 45, on his way. He's loose on the right. The 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2. The Huskers want to move quickly. Trying to squeak through the pile. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Tells the run, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Stepping to the right. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Wants to throw on 1st. Extending the play. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Hunter. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Flips it out in the flat. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Breaks into the open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Huskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll pitch it.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should...
Just about what we expected. So, all right.